So let's find out about different words and what they mean in the mortgage industry. Of course, the big one is pre-approval. Everybody thinks that pre-approval is the end of all and it is the best thing. And you know what? It's a very good thing, but at different stages in your looking for a property, it may be the wrong thing to get. So there's a couple of different steps. Number one is obviously talking with a mortgage professional so that he or she knows the real details of what you're trying to achieve. And the discussion can be, I'm looking for a house that's $400,000. I make $150,000 a year, and my credit is good, and I would like to put 5% down. And I just want to find out whether overall my credit situation looks good enough for me to qualify. Well, that's called a pre-qualification. That's fairly simple to do. It's mostly verbal, and it takes about 10 minutes to get you an answer. Then the next step is called a pre-approval. A pre-approval is a little more complex, and if you're within, say, 5 or 6 months of you actually buying the property, pre-approval is definitely the way to go, and I'll tell you why. One of the things that's going to happen is you're finally going to start looking at houses, and when you start looking at houses, you're going to actually go into a property that you're going to fall in love with. There's no question about it. You will, within the next 5-6 days after you start looking the first time, you will probably find what comes close to being your dream home. You know what? Even if it's not your dream home, it's your first home, and it's a very important step. But the important details of getting a pre-approval is that so you know exactly how much you have been approved for to spend before you actually make an offer. And let me tell you what I'm talking about. You go with a realtor, you look at a house, you find it, and at that point the next step for them is to make an offer. Well, here's the deal. A lot of people make offers on houses that they can't afford, and then it's cost everybody time, money, embarrassment, lack of trust, etc., etc. Whereas if you had a pre-approval, a real pre-approval, which we provide with you, you know exactly that you can spend up to $475,000 or $302,000, whatever that number happens to be. That is your maximum ceiling. And the only thing that's left at that point, if it's an insured deal, is that the house qualifies for the insurer. So it's pretty simple, pretty safe. You're making deals as if you had cash in your pocket, and they're very strong deals because you are pre-approved. A lot of people don't want to take that step. They feel, I really don't know what their real motives are for not wanting to be pre-approved, but they don't want to take that step because it may take 20 minutes out of their life to provide us the information and the knowledge that we need in order to be able to throw together the right pre-approval for you. But I encourage you to talk to one of us. If you want to call us, we're available most days and some evenings, but definitely leave a number or call us by text, email, whatever way you want to contact us, and we'll take the next step towards a short dialogue to getting you pre-qualified or pre-approved. Till then, I'm Reno Viola, and I am the Mortgage Guy.